Well, hello, welcome to Z Explains BG. I am Z. We're playing a three-point match on BackgammonHub.com against Zarakaz, and we'll see how it goes. Good match to my opponent, who is losing a little bit. Yes. So I should probably bring two down here. It's a little bit under attack here, you know. Oh. Alright, three-point match. I can probably cube a bad number here. This is not a bad number if he hits. I hit him back. I could, but it's better to make the 4 and do something in the backfield with the 2. Alright, so I guess there's a little bit of 4 duplication this way. There's probably reason enough to do this. Alright, I wonder if I have a cube here. I mean, you wouldn't double it as 0, 0, maybe. Well, maybe you would, but 3 away, 3 away. Seems pretty clear to cube, and maybe the take pass is more the question. Let's see if he wants to play this one. He does. Okay, so I'm going to go after him here. Nice builder for the 5 by playing 13 to 11. Good play, but 2 guys there. Although that gives up the midpoint. So, I don't know. Maybe it's a little better. Normally I'd play 11 to 9, but it doesn't bear in any new inner board points, so it seems kind of pointless. Now what? I don't know about hitting here. Gives up the 8-point, attacks on a low point. Maybe do this, hope to attack him later. What am I missing? I'm missing something, am I? No. I mean, it might be right to hit, but I'm going to try this. I guess the anchor here. Good. I guess I'm glad I buttoned up there. I should make the 5 probably. Okay, can I make my 7? Yeah, seems like a good play. I can make my 7. I should be sort of home free, although this maybe I can finagle a gammon somehow. I mean, I guess there's reason to split, but I don't want to give these hidden cover numbers. Okay, this is good. Oh, maybe I'll roll an ace, then it's forced to hit me, and then I can go pick up another 4th checker. Nope. There's other plans there. I could have maybe tried to keep that guy there and later trap him off the deuce point. I mean, currently his board is too strong to do that, though. Alrighty, I'm going to try this. Ooh, that doesn't look right. I wonder if I can do this. Hope he rolls a 6. That's not 6-1, 6-2. Yeah, maybe. Should win the most gammons, I would assume. It's alright if I get missed, too. That was a little feisty. With three blots in this board, you know, it rolls like a 6-5 or 6-6 even. Okay, his board's now pretty well put together, so I'm going to go conservative again. Yeah, it's good to look out for these situations where, you know, your opponent has like 2 or more blots in their board. Sometimes like unusual plays become correct, you know. I'm not saying that was necessarily the right plan. I think it was, though. I'm going to lose this. Don't love coming closer. But I sort of hated breaking my board worse. Hit him. Good enough. Alrighty. Well, it's going to be likely 2-zip. So gammons will not hurt me very much. At this 1-away, 3-away Crawford score. Good. I guess I win, actually. 2 sets. Nope. All right, yeah, it is 2-zip. Yeah, my position was so good there when I doubled it. Maybe that was actually a pass. Oh, unusual 6-2 on the opening roll. It looks like this to me, because I don't want to leave him a direct shot in my outfield. And it seems like a decent split, you know, better than splitting with the ace. Good. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like, well, I don't know. It seems like more of an upgrade to make the 21 points than to make the 11. Nice. Can make his 9. So offhand, oh, well, I don't know. He can make his 5 also. 5 and 15, maybe. Yeah, this wouldn't be an easy play for me. This seems pretty reasonable, though. What about stepping up just the 1 and then playing 13-8 there? Yeah, yeah. 13-8 looks a little better than 8-3. All right, so I'm down a little bit, or I was down a little bit in the race. 2. Nice. All right. These guys are still a little stuck back there. Don't roll double 1s, please. Thank you. Glad I split. Okay. So unduplicates my 6s. It's not a big deal. Let's get off of double 1s a little bit. Okay. Well, this duplicates my 3s, so it must be. Well, this is so like both 6s and 3. The 6 is the jumping number. Both jumping numbers are duplicated here. So I got 5s, 4s. One less builder, but it's more diverse. A lot more diverse. Ooh, looks funky. Desperado play, I guess. Good. Safe on boxes. Nice. Yeah, the other what was it, 6-2? The other 6-2 player, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, the 6-2 play. Like I can strip the top point with the 6-2, but it would have played bad on double 6. It would play a little worse on double 6, anyways. Okay, that was easy match. It seemed like both, you know, it was easy because I rolled very well, but I didn't have many tough decisions. Also, the computer may show me something. So we'll take a quick look at the XG analysis and probably play one more. Whew. Well, 1-1-1. So it was in fact an easy match, not just my imagination. But must have made an error or two, I would think. Just give me 1 sec. Good. XG. Okay, let's put ourselves on the bottom. And let's take a look at my errors. What did I do? Just one checker play error, apparently. Yeah, the cube was pretty obvious. Yeah, apparently his take was bad. Maybe quite bad at the score. Yeah, so it's almost like too good. Oh, let me switch this up. Yeah, probably wouldn't be too good at like 0-0 in a 9-point match. Probably just be double pass. But because it's 3-point match, he has to be very careful about taking. So I can like completely whiff, and then he does something, and then it's still like a pretty strong cube at the score, you know. So I guess you can afford to play on here. Let's see. Let's go back to the start though. Okay, 4-3, pretty clear. Yeah, I don't think it should step up, right? Yeah, it's a little under the gun to do this. And like I'm saying, like 3 builders are on him. Big stack here. You should kind of stay away from this stuff if you can help it. 2-2. Okay, for some reason it likes the I don't get this. What does it prefer, this position to this position? I thought because he has 4s in the O field and 4s to jump, say, I can give him 4s here also. I mean, he's got some pretty good double hit numbers here, I guess. 4-5, 6-5. And of course, like some crushing stuff like 4-4. But I don't know, I like having the 21 slotted and not the 22. Huh. Yeah, somehow this gives him fewer options, I guess. Probably has to do with how very specific numbers play, or maybe like once the 4s are already duplicated, it doesn't help me. Like because the 4s hit here and the 4s move the backman. Maybe adding another 4 doesn't really help that much. I don't know. What if let me just look at one. This is a little weird to me, so let's look at one variant. Just curious. No, he doesn't have 4s to jump. So does the duplication of 4s matter more here? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's tough play. Alrighty. Yeah, once again, I probably screw up the last. Well, maybe not. Yeah, it's pretty reasonable. Getting sort of another builder for the 5. I mean, I get a builder for the 5 also, but even getting another guy in the zone is worth something. On the other hand, it gives up the midpoint, so the computer thinks it's very close. Same with this. Same with this. Fine. And then can I hit here? No, hitting's quite bad here. Although 8-6 is probably not the best deuce after hitting. I would play 11-9 if I hit. No, it likes yeah, this thinks these are both errors, although it likes cleaning up the blot if it does hit, as opposed to getting a little extra building power. And 2s are duplicated, but still, this is all wrong. You just want to play positionally because You don't want to give up your 8 point. You don't necessarily want to attack low in the board when the 5 point's open. So it just plays positionally and it tries to attack next turn. But he does anchor. I make the 5. I make the 18. I make my 7. Yeah, for some reason it wants to break the anchor. I did think about doing this. I don't know what it... I guess there's I see. So, okay, so say you roll something like a 6-4. I guess you want this position. Right, because if he doesn't hit, it's a double shot. And if he does hit, it's only a single shot plus some combos, but it's 2 blots. And you might dance for a while and he crunches weirdly. You can also get counter prime though. I suppose compared to this, I suppose I could crack with something like 3 with the 3-3 next turn. Because that's part of the problem. I did think about this, but he's got some numbers he's like pretty happy to hit with, like 6-3, 6-2, 5-2, 5-4. But I guess there's just enough sort of bad 6s for him. Worse 6s for him. And I don't have a bad 3-3 next turn. I don't know. Or says this is fine too, not cracking on 3-3 next roll. But anyways, I do get to hit him. So what did he roll? Yeah, he rolled a 6. Let's see. He rolled a 6-1. So yeah, that maybe, I don't know if that's, if I know he's rolling a 6-1, I don't know, do I split? Maybe. Because I guess he hits and then picks up the blot in the inner board, but it's still like a bunch of shots and 2 blots, you know? Yeah, so maybe I could have found that split, you know? That's a cute little maneuver. All right, I'm hoping he hits me and then I pick up a 4th checker. You know, I can do this here because he's got like no chance to really counter prime me. If he had like a nice 5 prime on his side of the board or something with some time, you might think twice about doing this. Because he hits, you could enter and then like not escape the back man. Oh, and then okay, so yeah, he plays a weird 5-3, leaving 3 blots on his board. And then I leave a blot because I want to feast on these blots. And the computer does like it over a more natural, like if I didn't leave a blot, so you can play 6-3 or 4-1. Yeah, this wins a little more. But yeah, he rolls a single 6, and we're probably going to get a double shot at him, you know. Oh, hey, Steve. Yes, this is a cute little play that I found. I'm kind of proud of myself for finding this. Right, a 2-1 here. He just left 3 blots in his board. So, because it's a good thing to like look out for these moments where your opponent has like a bunch of blots in his board. Sometimes like an unusual play is correct. As I mean, it's all very close here, but it's kind of cute, like leaving a shot here with the getting hit with 6s, hit him back maybe. Yeah. Yeah, so 6-6. 6-6. Let's see, 1, 2. No, 6-6. He gets to cover a blot. But yeah, a lot of other 6s aren't that great for him. Oh, and then I just have trouble clearing the 7, you know. Yeah, I did think about like paying this shot now, but his board's pretty good. So I just break down horribly and then eventually get hit, but come around. Fine. Okay, then it's 2-zip. It makes an unusual 6-2 running play. It's not that bad at sort of the double match point type score. All right, so a bunch of split plays are okay. Oh, you can do this. I like slotting the 5 early on like this, but there's no duplication here, right? He's got 4s to hit here and sort of 5s and 3s to attack me on the other side of the board. Okay, what's the jump with the 6? I didn't really consider this. It's all very close. Yeah, I'm up in the race 27 pips, so it does want to get the backman going as opposed to leaving a shot on the 7 here. It's sort of good and sort of bad, you know, to have that blot there. Okay, yeah, makes a good play with the 6-6. So just escaping everywhere, blocking the big number. This is also tempting, making the 5 points. 13-8-6-5 makes a nice little 4 prime. I go after him. Okay, it's pretty big difference after making the 3. Pretty big difference between making the 1 and the 2. All right, I guess it's two builders either way. Obviously, the twos in general in here is a higher quality point than the 1. Does give up the 7 though. I'm a little surprised it's this big a difference. I guess it's a little awkward to have the 7 and the 1 together. Anyways, I roll magically. I get the backmen going a little bit because they're a little stuck back there. Yeah, I make kind of an unusual play here. Let's see, 8-3-7. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Why didn't I do this? Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect diversification, right? Because I got my 2s, 4s, and 5s are blocked on white side of the board. And so I want 2s, 4s, and 5s to make the ace. So yeah, this is a good play. Yeah, I do something. I did this. This is bad. I'm duplicating my 1s a little bit. 5s and 4s are diverse though. Yes, that's kind of a bad play. Yeah, 4 builders, better than my play probably. Gotta go after him. Yeah, you don't want to, with his board so weak and you're hitting the second blot, oftentimes, very often, you're hitting in your home board as opposed to hitting somewhere else, especially with like a strong board. So you look pretty clear for me when after hitting with the 3 to hit on my 1 point with the 1. Like I want to keep him from anchoring, right? Like you do the other play. He rolls a 1, he's kind of in the game. He doesn't roll a 1, you still have to go after him here. Here he rolls a 1. I mean, maybe if you know he's rolling a 1, maybe you prefer hitting on the other side of the board, maybe. But he doesn't roll a 1. This is like far and away better because you usually get to make the just close him out and be done with him, you know. Anyways, it does sort of work, and then yeah, everything goes smoothly. All right, let's try playing one more. That was a quickie. Let's just see if people want to play. Do you want to play a match, Steve? If you're still there, we can play one on Backgammon Hub if you want. I can commentate. Oh, like let's say, like yeah, just let's say the way I'm thinking about it is like if he doesn't roll a 1, it's far and away better to hit, right? If he does roll a 1, it's far and away better to hit off your own ace points. So, but if he does roll a 1, it's sort of like arguable where you want to hit, where you want to have hit, I should say, right? Because one way he hits you and the other way he gets like a decent anchor for the rest of the game. So that's what I sort of meant by if you know, if I know he's rolling a 1, you know, it's just sort of a way to sort of categorize the rolls in my head. It sort of helps me think about those situations. I gotcha. Cool. All right. Well, let's see if someone else wants to play with me. A semi? I think I played this guy before. He seems to be yeah, it seems to be not online really. Mark D, no. It's the problem with this site. There's not a lot of not a big user base. Still no semi. Helen Locker. Loker. I do have a heroes account too. Okay, Alan Bolt. Okay, 7 points. I'm usually playing 5, so I got to remember this is a sevener. I think he's what did he say? PR of 8-ish. All right, we'll try this. I mean, it's a pretty bad loss of the 8 point, but I think the computer usually does hit here with the stronger board. And I guess I'm leaving shots anyway, so unless I'm missing something, this is pretty clear. If he dances, I can maybe cube him. It's a pretty easy take. It's maybe a little questionable. Probably would pull the trigger there. All right, I'm just gonna go for it, I think. He's got to give up his nice anchor to hit here. So it is, I guess the stronger board is a little dangerous for him. Like, it's not. He should probably just make a 7 here. Like, this is pretty exposed. Like, regardless of where he plays the 6. In fact, I mean, if he says he jumps out with the 6, I might have a cube. Makes the 7. I definitely don't have a cube. Oh, this is nice for him. I wouldn't mind playing an ace in the backfield because the 8 point is stripped, but I don't know if I don't really want to play 8-2. This might be something of a close call. Seems to me the arguments are about equal. Yeah, see, if I was up on the 23, and he made the 4, I'd have a direct shot at him. Although there, he probably would have made the 9. Interesting. And maybe, I mean, should he have made the 9 anyways? I don't think so. I think he played it correctly. I probably would have left the 8 slotted there. All right, maybe I should step up halfway, actually. Because it's like super convenient for him to attack me on the 22. So a little less convenient for him to attack on the 23. So obviously it's harder to escape. And it's probably a good play. I don't think I can cube it. And I don't know how this compares. I don't know how this compares to making the ace. All right, and cube a dance here at least. Bah! Is he gonna hit me? He does not. Yeah, that Backgammon is still pretty stuck. I can make his 3, 6 or 1. Alrighty. I wonder if obviously I'm hitting with the 1. I'm wondering a little bit about the 2. And I don't know. I can't tell the difference. I'm not that smart. It should be. This is 4 shots. I think this is 6 shots. Bears on the 2, but it duplicates my 6s. All right. Yeah, it's a pretty powerful position. I mean, obviously I'm pretty stuck, but he could enter and crack. Like, say he rolls like a 3, enters with a 3-2. He's sort of cracking his prime. So with the, I don't know. This is very strong. I think, just despite the man prime, like pass is pretty reasonable. All right, book play, I believe here is to make 2 points as opposed to hitting. looks like a good play if he plays 8 to 5 from there. Good. Hit him. Wow. Excellent. Huh. Maybe it's a little bit too much here against these two backmen to cube this. Honestly, not sure. We're gonna try making a little bit of progress and then cube them. I might be missing something there. Okay, cube him with 200. If he hits me twice, oh, I'm gonna cube this. Yeah, he should hit. If he's gonna hit, he should hit twice there. I think maybe just misclicked. Oh yeah, thanks, Steve. Yeah, good seeing you. He should he's played a million games on the site. He should know how to play the smaller number first. This does duplicate his twos a little bit. Keeps the mid. Maybe I should try this. All right, sort of worked so far. I mean, I see that he hit and cover, but have some good numbers here. Good. Oh, great shot. Oh, what a good shot. Don't dance, dum-dum. Good. That looks a little suspicious. Like, why not play 7 to 2 there? Ooh, I am losing 5. Oh, 5-1. Shoot. Oh, don't double me, please. Don't double this, please. Now, 4 guys pretty well trapped. Yeah, this is very powerful. You probably have to be a little cautious about taking due to the score. Not saying that was a slam dunk pass or anything, but I think he had too much. Yeah, I could have split to the 18, really going after an anchor, but it looked like maybe it gives them too many good like double hit numbers. Well, maybe I should split here. Force him to give up the awesome anchor to hit me. Splitting looks pretty important. I don't love having a blot there, but I do like splitting here a little bit. Well, he has the advanced anchor. When your opponent has an advanced anchor, it's sort of important for you to get your backman going because you can't block him and he can block you. This looks a little funny. Yeah, I probably would forgo the hit here. And stack the points. Make the 5 into 3 maybe. This doesn't seem to do that much. Phew. Good. All right, race is still close. I'll probably come in on the 2 slot with the 4s better. Maybe. Could make the 4, but thinking with 3 men back like this, the block. Thinking maybe this structure has a lot more value than the 4. I would not mind hitting him by any means, but yeah, I just think maybe the block's worth a little more. This is interesting. Because if he does this, I'm about to pound him, but race is still close. I guess I should be a little aggressive at the score. Point dance is like a huge market loser. All right, let's give it a spin. I'm doubling partly due to the score. Be weird if he passed that. Because I'm not doubling other plays that are less volatile. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, so I'm up big now somehow. He's gonna sort of disengage. Maybe. Yeah, I guess I can stay back relatively reasonably, not waste too much if you play, say, 9 to 4. Might slow me down a little bit. Could get a shot down the line. That's pretty unlikely. But it might keep me from like playing flexibly, leave a blot in the outfield. Crap, this is a shot. Miss, please. Everything I do is wrong. Ace. Oh, my board's so bad. Well, if I had a good board, I would take this. I'm up in the race so much that conceivably it's a take anyways, but I think my game's too tough here. Could probably take a little deep due to the score. I'm not too sure about that, actually. Maybe not. I'm trying to remember. My take points like money or a little bit higher than money or a little bit lower than money there. I don't recall. You can do some math maybe and try to figure it out, but a lot depends on how valuable the cube is for you. So just like calculating the take points by looking at a match equity table, it doesn't really tell all the whole story there. Because the recubes are so the recubes to 8 are so powerful. Ugh. Yeah, this is early, definitely at the score. Going to be super aggressive with the recube now. Like, I'm not doubling this if he just plays 13 to 5, but I don't think it's a big error to recube this at this lopsided score. And it should play 13 to 5. Ah. Yeah, maybe 18 to 15, 6 to 5 is the best you can do. Seems like a good play. 5-1. Is it this for some reason? Oh, maybe I should actually, since I'm not paying big to being gammoned, maybe I should play all loosey-goosey. It's good if I get missed, and if I get hit, maybe I make a second anchor somewhere. Oh, this is pretty questionable. Some 6 duplication, though. Like, if 6s make the 7 point. Well, maybe it shouldn't even hit me here. This is 18 to 11 without hitting, maybe. Now I got a better chance to make a second anchor. My timing rates to be okay. So it's probably a good play. I mean, it wins the most anyways, I think. Shoot. I'm going to distract him a little bit with the blot here. Seems to me I'm more likely to get a second anchor this way. Crap. Like, yeah, maybe there's something better here where he hits me twice or something. Okay, so I have something resembling a game. All right. I mean, I prefer the 2-3 game because the timing's a little sketchy, but gotta get this guy to the edge, I think, so I can jump with sixes. And making the fives wrong there. There's other priorities. Okay. Good. Yeah, if I can just pop a single six, I got an okay game here. Nice. A little bigger. Not me. Shoot. All right. It may seem weird, but I'm actually thinking about recubing this because I mean, I might be close. I might be around 50-50, and he's going to leave me a shot here. Overall, I might be a favorite in the game or close. I often get gammon when I lose, anyways. And he can only use one of the extra points I'm putting at stake by doubling to 2. Huh. Yeah, I'm not actually sure about this, but I gotta spin an interesting cube here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take a look at that computer analysis afterwards. That's pretty because I'm still got these guys trapped even after I hit them. Yeah, it was pretty questionable. Maybe I should have thought about leaving a guy back there actually. So I was still thinking about the cube. Ugh. I should clear the 6 there. Pretty sure. Oh, it's a pretty decent roll now. Yeah, it's just 5363 is a blot number there. This looks funny. Yeah, I would just make the 8. It's only 3 blot numbers when I dance. All right, that was a whooping. Yeah, I'm most curious about the cube in the last game. I should have thought a little more about it. Yeah, I didn't even get gammon when I lost. Fine. All right, get down to 4 checkers if I roll double 2s. Doesn't matter. I already see what this stupid computer says. I played a 4. I'm guessing the recube is wrong in the last game. Why isn't this working? Excuse me. Yes, I want to open it. Good. Yeah, obviously his cube is bad. Oh my God. Oh no, I miss a cube. I miss a big cube here. And I don't really think about it, but I'm down 1-4. Got a pretty big edge and some big threats. Yeah, maybe I should be able to find this. So I was wondering mostly about my recube this game. Oh, okay, so it's not too bad. Max might actually roll out to be a double. Okay, but I'm losing. I'm 44%, which doesn't necessarily preclude a double at this score, given a gammon situation and given that he only needs 3 points to win the match. And I'm putting the cube on 4, so can you only use one of those extra points, and I can use both of them, and I'm killing his gammons. This might get a little stronger on a rollout, so the double's okay. But actually, let's go back to the start and go through this. Okay, yeah. Usually, I thought about this, but it looked, I mean, he's got a number of shots at this guy, which I didn't love. Obviously, he's got a triple shot here. I thought this was pretty attractive because like of the 1 and 3 duplication. Right, those are the numbers that both make the 5-point and hit. But somehow, yeah, somehow with the stronger board, the computer wants to spread these out a little more, play a little bit more optimistically. Yup. Okay, I get a little feisty here, leaving a double shot in the outfield. But like I said, not everything hits all that effectively. So this is pretty reasonable, locking up the 7 too. Good builders for the 5. Apparently the computer likes it better. Yeah, you don't even hit with this. Like his play is nice, right? It both makes the 7 and keeps the 22. So he's sort of getting 2 assets out of not doing sort of this questionable dangerous hit, you know. So yeah, good play by my opponent there. Okay, yeah, you can step up and play 8-2. Yeah, sort of good to be at the edge a little bit, a little closer to the edge anyways, because the 8-point is stripped. Right, like we saw what happened. He rolls a 4-2, he makes the 4. I'm not poking over the edge. I'm still super trapped. Okay. You're getting a little close to a cube. It looked okay at the time. Good. Oh, great 2-3. Okay, a pretty big pass already. Fine. Oh, 2-2. Oh, and then I think about cubing here. Okay, yeah, it's pretty far from a cube. Yeah, I wasn't like totally sure this wasn't a cube because of this awesome structure, but his stuff is pretty good too. And I have 2 guys trapped to his 1. So yeah, the computer thinks I'm not winning by that much. And then he just misclicks here. I get a decent double now with this awesome shot that's going to lose my market big if I hit it. All right, apparently he doesn't want to play 8-3 because it's a little hard to cover, especially because he's batting me around everywhere. So the computer wants to give up the midpoint. And then just not slot the front of the prime where it's like really happy to hit with deuces. I can buy it. And I sort of tactically hit him off the ace because if you don't, you're just getting blasted on the other side of the board and you're exposed on your side of the board. And then he just crushes me somehow. Yeah, this is borderline take pass apparently. Yeah, so I guess this would be, well, let's see. I mean, I'm losing, let's see, I'm winning the match, I guess. So, yeah, I guess I should be a little cautious at the score. So, especially with like a recube. So does this mean for money, this is double take? Probably. For money, or I'd say 0-0 in an 11-point match. Let me just save this and we can take a look. Okay, so this is the score-based eval. It's not even a double for money. Yeah, the score matters a huge amount here. Right, so the score again, I'm up 1-0 in a 7. And it's a recube. The leader's recubing. I'm sorry, the trailer is recubing, so the leader has to be very cautious about taking. Say you're up 2-zip for some reason. Must be like it must be as a monster, as a big pass. I wouldn't really call this a monster. 1.2. I've taken way too many 1.4s to call 1.2 a monster. But yeah, okay, glad to have navigated that pretty well. So there's another score-based thing coming up, I think. All right, I make the 3. I just want to pop out to the 18, although bar to 14 is fine. Yeah, I didn't love getting double hit here a lot, you know, but I guess there's probably a lot of duplication of the aces and 3s, you know. So maybe that's a good thing to watch out for, the duplication of aces and 3s here. Like without that, you would probably pop out to the 14 for similar if there's similar building power. But he, you know, okay, forgoes the hits. So probably would have hit here. Although I do have an anchor already, so he just makes the anchor nicely. Yeah, I do split here at some risk, but yeah, like I said, it's important to get the backman going while it's not too risky. And he has an anchor already, so it's more important for you to go after your own anchor when the other guy has an anchor. All right, 6-4. Yeah, this is a little tough for me. I mean, this is sort of findable because he's not too keen to hit with a lot of his 2s, like a 2-1. Like, I don't really hit with that, I think. Although it doesn't play good elsewhere either. It's good building power, and I'm already split now, so splitting again has less value. I don't know. This still sort of feels natural to me. Rather than strip the midpoint, just slot the 7, which not a super valuable point. Bar 23, 13-10. Yeah, I did think about this. Okay, so I think the idea is he has 13 guys awkwardly stacked here, which aren't much good for blocking, but they're good for if he wants to hit with them, in other words. So by splitting, you let him sort of attack from these big stacks. So the computer just wants to sort of make the 23 so you never get attacked and do more of a blocking plan. I didn't love this because obviously I'm giving him a direct shot here, and he's already anchored up high. Like I would have found this idea if he was like down low, anchored down low, so I can block him more effectively. But I guess the block, I guess it's hard for him to play here unless he rolls a 5, you know. Yeah, I guess that's the point. Right, he's got a few point making numbers and he has good 5s, but if he rolls like a 6-1 or something, it's a little hard. There's probably a lot of numbers like that where he's got to give up the anchor and get himself attacked or make some compromise on his side of the board. You know, I don't know, like 4-3 say. Well, the 4-3 probably makes the 4 point okay. Or slots the 1, but I think there's just probably a lot of numbers like that. But yeah, this seems like kind of a tough play for me. I think this is findable though, given that his game plan is kind of attacking with this stuff. He does go after me, but I roll tremendously and get back in it. Yeah, okay, it's close between making the 4, putting him up on the bar, and doing this blocking structure. Okay, do have a decent cube here. Yeah, I think maybe this is a little score based also. Right, I'm losing the match and I'm 6 away. So if I double and win, I get to this comfortable 4 away score. It's kind of nice to be 4 away. So that means he should be like a little quick to pass and I should be a little quick to double. So I'm guessing this is not a double for money, or if it is, it's very close. Yes, it's closer anyway. I guess the score doesn't matter that much. But it is a bigger double at 1 to 2 than it is for money, a little bit. But anyways, good take by my opponent. For some reason, the computer's averse to making the 2 here. No, on appeal, it does like this over this. Better builders after 13 to 3, I guess. And then I just try to win the race. Somehow I get hit from here and then lose. Okay, yeah, big pass. So my board's in like awful shape. I mean, this is a much different position, but this is obviously I say obviously a take, but not that obvious. But I would scoop this up here, especially at the score. Yeah, double would be marginal at the score. Good double, good pass. Yeah, this is the missed. I miss a cube here. Yeah, obviously this is pretty far from a cube for money. But 6 away. Again, 6 away is a reason to cube, and I'm down in the match by 3 points in a relatively short match. So he has very little recube vig. I'm magnifying the value of my own gammons by doubling, and I'm diminishing the value of his gammons by doubling. So computer thinks there's enough here, but with some good margin. I mean, you got to be on the ball to find this cube, you know? Well, it's a pretty big error not to cube it. I dance. Anyways, he doubles me horribly. Yeah, see how close it is to a cube, to recube here? Might even roll out to be a cube. Right, so you see how aggressive I should be with the recubes to 4 when he's 3 away and I'm 6 away. Right, because I'm completely killing the value of his gammons. They're only worth a single game for him after doubling. My doubled gammons still work fine after I double, and the cube is dead for him. So you have all these reasons to double at the score. So even though I'm losing, the computer doesn't mind cubing this. But anyways, it get worse, and then no double. Okay, this is okay. Can play 24 to 18 also. Yeah, my plan is to get missed, and I get to build up good structure. I get hit, maybe I make a second anchor and play a decent back game, which does eventually happen. Yeah, manage. Yeah, you should try to deny me a second anchor by hitting twice. Okay, does one. Oh, really? Wants to make. Oh. It surprised me a little bit. I was fairly comfortable with my decision, right? Because it's so important to get that 4th guy out to maintain my timing. I mean, I see what the computer's thinking. The timing is going to be sketchy in any case. So the 2-3 back game, because the points are a little bit more advanced than the 1-3 game. It'll generate shots earlier, so that when you're a little low on time, in other words, you might have to crunch your board before getting a good shot. You want the 2-3 game and not the 1-3 game. If you have all the time in the world, you probably want the 1-3 game, especially with the 2-point open like this. So I thought about all that, and I thought, well, that's all true, but the 1-3 game could still be very good here. And if I roll a 6, I really, really want to pop this guy. So I was pretty confident about this. And second best apparently is 13 to 10. after making the 23-point anchor. And the computer, I don't think is wrong here because I mean, if it was like .02 or something, I'd be like, my play was probably right, but or at least reasonable. It says my play is wrong by over .1, so I don't think it's wrong. This is just a okay. So yeah, the rollout seems to be confirming the plus eval. I don't really get it. Maybe it generates shots like a lot earlier to have this structure, so it's not super important to spring the guy. I don't know. Still looks right to me to get the guy to the edge. Like if I was in a chouette or something, I would have been like very insistent. If I had like a partner, I would have been very insistent about playing 23 to 22 here, and I would have if someone disagreed with me, I would have like been happy to bet on the play. That's how confident I was. Oh, got it. And then yeah, the double. We talked about this a lot during the match. I am losing, but I get gammon more than him, so I kill his gammons by doubling, and he only needs 3 points to win the match. So it's not quite there because I'm still, even after I hit him, I'm still pretty stuck and my board isn't perfect yet. And then yeah, I just lose. Yeah, I'm really surprised by by this one. Yeah, I guess the 2-3 game is just generates so many more shots, early on in the 1-3 game. Even with a ton of timing, it wants the 2-3 game. I'm a little surprised. Where's 23 to 22? No, this isn't a fair comparison. I'm wondering if it just prefers the 20. I'm wondering if it just prefers the 2-3 game to the 1-3 game in general. See, it seems to here. I don't know. Huh. Okay, I'm sure it probably upgrades here, right? 24 to 23, yeah. I would say I learned something, but I don't know, I'm kind of trying to rewire my brain a little. It feels like sort of rewiring my brain to downgrade the 1-3 game, Like I usually think of like given enough timing anyways, I usually think of the 1-3 game as sort of the best back game because you have like the furthest back points. And the 1-2 game can be a little problematic sometimes. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, if you have any thoughts, leave them for me in the comments because I'm curious what other people think of my decision to get the guy to the edge of the prime here, as opposed to like having the 2-3 game. Anyways, well, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of this, and I will see you next time.